All done. Now I'm better off prepared for a long-awaited centennial anniversary celebration with my best buddies. I'll be able to contact my partners Ferdinand and Reggie about wanting to stay at room number 715, and convince them to become guests at the Disney Club group.
Mr. Ralph?
Yes?
We'd like to have a word with you.
You have been in your position as member of our club many years now. Where have you been all this time?
Yay dog. We haven't received any calls or text messages from you. We just wanted to make sure you are okay.
Well, I kinda forgot to contact with you guys since for many reasons. I was so busy with other stuff, what with the papers and all. I hadn't had to contact all of you because I was trying to lend off the money for my future college student loans, by making a few trips to the bank. My friends Ferdinand and Reggie said that I made generous amounts of money to afford a housing apartment that's near our city.
And? You hadn't told us that before.
No, I didn't. The banker named Laszlo said that I could make lots of money by taking fewer trips to the bank daily or weekly, depending on the amount of cash I spend each week, or any day of the week, if I had to make my choice. I agreed on Laszlo's statement and the deal was paid off thanks to my friends. The thing is that my friends were from another club group, and they might either belong to the Buddy Hackett's club group of TAI or the Art Club for Autistic People. Ferdinand said he belonged to the Buddy Hackett's club group of Terry Angus Island, and Reggie said he also belonged to the Buddy Hackett's club, but he was moved from the group and belonged to the Art Club instead. That's why I wanted to check up on them and what they're doing.
Quite a solid point there, Ralphie. So were you absent or were you just not coming?
I had other plans with my friends, so yes, I was absent a day ago.
But you never left our group, remember? We have quite a very long history. For nearly 100 years now, we've made legacy. A never-ending legacy that passed down generation after generation.
Well, potentially, I hadn't abandoned your group, William. If I really was to leave my group behind, I would have been alone here in this apartment.
Oh, well, that would explain your absence just a day ago before we contacted you.
But under one detail, why did you supposedly put that image on the wall to the right of our door?
Well, I'd figured you guys might say that. You see, that image is currently posted on the wall to the right to show full appreciation on why you guys need me as your new member.
Yay dog, but why the image to the wall? There's clearly a problem here.
So? It's no problem at all.
Technically, there is a problem, though. The picture that you've currently posted to the right of our door is showing two characters that is of two different intellectual properties. Do we really want to allow images that don't belong to each one? Seriously, Ralphford, if you want to be truly part of our club and the society around us, you have to show full proof that you're only allowed to post images that belong to the property of Disney, not adding one character from a different company. That is a Disney Code of Conduct breach, and you know we do not like people breaching the conduct rules. It may be similar to that of leaking confidential info, but it's more worse than that.
Yeah, like what William said. Did you even think adding a character to the picture is considered a good reputation for you? Well, my friend, that's a hard no for us. Even including the Disney Club group.
What were you thinking, Ralphford? You thought having two birds in your image could lighten up our 100th centennial anniversary?
Well, you guys, I tried to convince yourselves that if I'm truly the new member of this society club, you're going to have to trust me fully.
Well, you weren't thinking harder when we came out of the room just a while ago. I can clearly see what's wrong with this picture. There are two different inconsistencies I must go through. For one, that character to the left, which is Bert from Mary Poppins, only belongs to its rightful property. And for two, that other character to the right, that is Bert from Sesame Street, belongs to its non-profit organization Sesame Workshop. This guy isn't from Disney, so why must you bring him here to this picture?
That is what I was trying to say to you guys. You hadn't received any help from me, no call or text message, and I repeatedly keep telling you guys this. Whenever you guys aren't keeping up from the group, I need to know where you are or what you're doing by one simple call, text message or group chat. Yet you denied my response 1,000 times, or just shied away from my responses, or clearly you just ignored my incoming calls like it's nothing of the sort. My goodness, you guys keep doing this to me all the time.
That clearly has nothing to do with your absence, Ralphford. The whole point of this situation here is that you are trying to convince us to know that you are with us, but are you truly on our side of the club, not with this abysmal image posted on the wall?
We've repeatedly told you this right after you didn't remember why you posted it on the wall to the right of our doorstep. In order to truly believe you, you've got to understand that including any other character that is not of Disney origin is considered a full-on breach to the Disney Club Society, and once that happens, our club will eventually go understaffed and we'll have to forcefully rely on yourself running this club.
Yay man, it's like one of your past actions keep going on, and it never stops. You're way beyond the pale if we think we can trust you fully.
Why are you guys all of a sudden antagonizing me like I was the bad guy? I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of appreciation for all of you. Have you guys not shown a little bit of decency for once? Yet you guys had the full audacity to retaliate on me like I did something wrong with it.
Well, it's not like you'd keep on making false accusations with us and our Disney Club group. Just because we are disciplining you doesn't mean we are actually punishing you by force. If we really think you'd let us know that putting an image to the right of our doorstep may be an okay thing, this may be a well-deserved good time to rethink your own choices when leaping into actions.
How so? I've done anything I could to reset my choices, but every time I try to make a choice, I get confused and just go on with the choice I am already making.
Try thinking a little bit harder. It's only fair that you would consider in making the right choice instead of the wrong one. Think, everyone has a second chance, and if you're willing to receive that chance, you must prove that the choices you're on are needed to be remade again.
I'm guessing you're onto something, Reginald. Maybe I do need to rethink what I have done the moment after I posted something on the wall.
That's good, because like from the past year, our legacy almost got ruined because of all the images belonging to other different intellectual properties. We've constantly made several breaches to our club group and we had tried on all our might to disown you from the group, but it seems that nothing worked for us at all since you're always cautious over things you do for this club group.
That nearly caused us great chaos to the Disney Club group when you attempt to do that disgraceful stunt a year ago. I mean, what could possibly be wrong with you being so attentive on stuff that was not meant for us?
I know, you guys, I tried to ask you guys something dozens of times now, if you guys were to allow my image being posted on the wall, and yet you always try to decline my approval like you say no to everything. We've made a deal, right?
Yes.
We'd swore oaths to yourselves that if I was to truly become a new member of this society, you guys need to trust me to the fullest. This is not an act of betrayal, this is an act of showing how caring you guys are, to me, to this club, and to the society.
We made a deal, Ralphie. We made sure a generation-born legacy doesn't die down, even with you on our side, so to potentially make history. And really, we are making history with you, us, and the members of our group.
Okay, just knowing that you care about me.
We deeply care about your behavior, Ralphford Hattofieldstone. And since you're already one of us, we've decided to let you off the hook for now. Just remember to never do something bad, or else we will regret what we're going to do later.
Alright. I'll be able to get Ferdinand and Reggie here. You guys check the notification messages, I'll keep a close look on my contacts list.
Okay, Ralph. And the door is open, so come on in, and take the picture with you.
Okay. I will hide this image in a secluded area just to be sure no one can view it.